One day, you realize nothing feels exciting anymore. The music you once loved feels empty. The hobbies you used to enjoy feel exhausting. Even good moments don't really feel good anymore. And that's one of the hardest parts of depression. Things that once made you happy suddenly stop feeling the same. Movies feel boring. Conversations feel draining. Even simple things start feeling like work. And the scary part is, you remember what it used to feel like. You remember being excited, motivated, interested in life. So when those feelings disappear, it becomes confusing. You start wondering, what happened to me? Why can't I enjoy anything anymore? Why do I feel so disconnected? A lot of people think depression is constant sadness, but sometimes depression feels more like emotional numbness, like your mind muted everything, not just pain, but happiness too. And there's a reason for that. When the brain stays overwhelmed for too long, it starts protecting itself. Too much stress, too much emotional pressure, too much time spent surviving instead of recovering. Eventually, the mind becomes exhausted. And when that happens, emotions can start feeling distant. Not because you don't care, not because you're lazy, but because your system has been overloaded for too long. Think about how a phone works when it overheats. It slows down. Certain functions stop working properly. Everything becomes harder to process. Your brain can do something similar. That's why depression can make life feel flat. You still wake up, still go through your routine, still talk to people, but inside, it feels like something is missing, like you're physically present, but emotionally far away from everything. And honestly, that's why depression is difficult for other people to understand. Because from the outside, you might look completely normal. You can still smile, still laugh sometimes, still show up when needed. But internally, it feels like you're disconnected from your own life. And after a while, you stop looking forward to things. Not because life has no meaning, but because your brain is too exhausted to fully feel it right now. But here's something important to remember. Emotional numbness is not permanent. Just because joy feels distant today doesn't mean it's gone forever. Healing usually returns in small moments first. A conversation that feels comforting. A song that finally makes you feel something again. A peaceful moment where your mind becomes quiet for a little while. Those moments matter because healing doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it returns slowly, feeling by feeling. So if everything feels emotionally flat right now, don't treat yourself like you're broken. Your mind might just be exhausted from carrying too much for too long.